Cats are known for their quirky behaviors, but few things are as amusing and puzzling as the sudden burst of energy they display after using the litter box. One moment, they're calmly doing their business, and the next, they're sprinting around the house like tiny furry rockets. If you've ever witnessed your cat dashing down the hallway, skidding around corners, or leaping onto furniture right after finishing in the litter box, you're not alone. This phenomenon, commonly referred to as the Zoomies, has baffled cat owners for generations. But why do cats do this? Is it a sign of happiness, relief, instinct, or something else entirely? The answer is surprisingly complex and involves everything from feline instincts and hygiene preferences to physical sensations and even possible health concerns. One of the most widely accepted explanations for post-litter box Zoomies is sheer relief. Imagine holding in a full bladder or feeling the need to go for a long time. Once you finally get the chance to relieve yourself, it feels great. Cats may experience something similar. The act of eliminating can be a physically relieving sensation, and the sudden lightness they feel afterward might trigger a burst of energy. Some experts believe that the sudden need to run around is simply a reaction to feeling refreshed, similar to how humans might stretch or sigh in relief after using the restroom. Another possible reason is related to their wild instincts. Even though domestic cats live in the comfort of our homes, they still carry many of the instincts of their wild ancestors. In nature, eliminating waste is a vulnerable act that can attract predators. A wild cat would need to be highly alert after going to the bathroom to avoid being caught off guard. This means that after finishing, they would quickly move away from the area to avoid lingering smells giving away their location. Even though house cats have no real threats in their environment, this instinct might still be hardwired into their brains, prompting them to quickly flee the scene after using the litter box. The Zoomies might be an exaggerated version of this behavior, where the cat's instinct tells them to get far away from their waste as quickly as possible, even if far away just means dashing in circles around the living room. Another important factor is hygiene. Cats are extremely clean animals, and they take their grooming very seriously. The litter box, however, is one of the few places where they have to tolerate unpleasant odors and textures. Some cats are particularly sensitive to the feeling of litter on their paws or the smell of their waste. If a cat finds the experience even slightly unpleasant, they may want to escape the litter box environment as quickly as possible. The sudden burst of running could be their way of shaking off the experience, almost like a human rushing to wash their hands after touching something sticky or dirty. The anatomy of a cat's digestive system might also play a role. The process of defecation involves stimulation of the vagus nerve, which connects to the brain and plays a role in heart rate and digestion. In some cases, stimulating the vagus nerve can create a sudden rush of energy or even a euphoric sensation. Some people experience something similar. There's even a term for it in human physiology called euphoria, where a bowel movement triggers a sudden sense of pleasure or relief. It's possible that a similar reaction occurs in cats, making them feel momentarily energized after going to the bathroom. For some cats, the Zoomies might be a learned behavior. If a kitten had a habit of running out of the litter box and dashing around the house, and their owner reacted with laughter or excitement, the cat might have associated this action with getting attention. Cats are highly observant and can form associations between their actions and their owner's reactions. If they realize that running around after using the litter box results in their human engaging with them, whether through laughter, chasing, or playful interactions, they might continue to do it as part of their routine. Interestingly, some cats only exhibit post-litter box Zoomies after defecation and not after urination. This could be because defecation requires more effort and engages more muscles, leading to a greater feeling of relief once finished. Urination is usually a quicker and less intense process, so it may not trigger the same reaction. Additionally, since a cat's stool has a stronger odor than urine, the instinct to flee from the smell may be stronger after a bowel movement. While post-litter box Zoomies are usually harmless and just another example of a cat's quirky personality, there are cases where they could signal an underlying health issue. If a cat seems to be running away from the litter box out of distress rather than playfulness, it could indicate discomfort or pain during elimination. Common medical conditions like urinary tract infections, constipation, or even anal gland issues can cause discomfort when a cat uses the litter box. In these cases, the cat may associate the litter box with pain and run away in an attempt to distance itself from the unpleasant experience. If a cat's zoomies are accompanied by frequent trips to the litter box, straining, vocalizing, or any other signs of discomfort, a vet visit is recommended to rule out any medical issues. The type of litter and the cleanliness of the litter box can also influence whether a cat develops post-bathroom zoomies. Cats have highly sensitive paws and noses, and if they dislike the texture of their litter, they may try to shake it off by running around. Some cats prefer softer, finer litter, while others may dislike scented litter. Additionally, if a litter box isn't cleaned regularly, a cat may try to escape from the smell as quickly as possible. Ensuring that the litter box is clean and comfortable can sometimes reduce the intensity of their post-bathroom antics. Another factor that could contribute to the zoomies is simply excess energy. Cats, especially young and active ones, have bursts of pent-up energy throughout the day. If they haven't had enough playtime or stimulation, using the litter box might act as a trigger for releasing that built-up energy. Some cats use any excuse to run around and burn off extra excitement, and the litter box just happens to be one of those triggers. Regardless of the exact reason, post-litter box zoomies are one of the many reasons why cats are so endlessly entertaining. Watching a cat suddenly transform from a calm, dignified creature into a high-speed blur of fur and paws is always a hilarious sight. Whether they're reacting to a primal instinct, feeling sudden relief, escaping an unpleasant smell, or just seizing the opportunity to have a spontaneous burst of fun. One thing is certain, cats will always keep us guessing.